The brain is a wonderful thing, capable of solving problems that other animals are not able to do. It's the very reason why we're able to enjoy the finer things in life, like TV and toasty, cheesy pizzas. However, there's a lot about the brain you didn't even know. So sit back and relax as we look at 10 shocking facts about the brain you won't believe. Also, just a quick reminder for all our new watchers to hit that subscribe button so you don't miss any of our videos. With that being said, let's jump straight into the video. The brain feels no pain. If you were to prick yourself with a needle on any part of your body, you would feel some pain. However, if you did the same to your brain, you wouldn't feel a thing. There are no pain receptors in the brain. That's why surgeons can perform brain surgery on a patient while they're still awake. This helps them ensure that the delicate procedure doesn't screw up any vision or motor control functions, and it looks really freaky. Einstein's brain. When Albert Einstein died in 1955, they didn't just save a lock of his crazy white hair, they carved out his whole brain. Dr. Thomas Harvey performed the brainectomy a mere 7.5 hours after Einstein's death, purportedly for scientific research. Then it vanished. It wasn't until 1978 that an intrepid journalist named Stephen Levy tracked down Dr. Harvey in Wichita, Kansas, where the good doctor admitted he still had the brain, sliced in 240 pieces and bobbing in 2 mason jars filled with formaldehyde. Your brain is more active when you sleep. Nighttime is the right time for your brain to process all the activity that has occurred during the day. That's why scientists think we dream. Some believe it's a way to process the complex emotions and interactions of our daily lives. Others think it's a way to zero out information, much like a computer. A recent study showed it may help us alleviate trauma. People with higher IQs tend to dream more, and a nap during the day has proven to make people more energized and focused on their work. Size matters. Research has been mixed on the subject of brain size and intelligence. Albert Einstein's brain was only 1,230 grams, while the average adult male brain weighs 1,400. An unusually large amount of glial cells are attributed to his smarts. Another study shows the bigger the person's head, the smarter they are, while those with pointier heads show less intelligence. 210 IQ. Born March 8, 1972, Eun Young already understood algebra at 8 months old. By the time he was 2, he was fluent in 4 languages. He began attending university at 4 and graduated at 15. But Eun Young isn't just a smarty pants, he's also a gifted painter and poet. Nowadays he lives in South Korea and presumably has time to do all the things he never had a chance to do, like have a childhood. 100,000 miles of blood vessels in the brain. There are 100 billion neurons that comprise the brain, as many as in the entire galaxy, all in a squishy mass about the size of a cantaloupe. Using about 17% of your body's energy and 20% of its oxygen, while only containing 2% of its mass, the brain produces between 10 to 23 watts of power when awake, enough to light a bulb. Made of 75% water, your noodle has over 100 trillion synapses that connect those neurons, and enough space to hold the entire Encyclopedia Britannica 5-fold, or 1,000 terabytes of information. Men's brains are 10% bigger. So there you go, concrete proof that men have bigger brains than women. But before you go patting yourselves on the back, dudes, note that although women's brains are smaller, they have more nerve cells and connectors and work more efficiently than men's. And true to the stereotype, they tend to process on the more emotional right side of the brain, while men process on the logical left. Also, an area known as the straight gyrus, responsible for nurturing feminine traits, is proportionally larger in women, so while smaller in size, it doesn't actually have an effect on intelligence. Inception is real. It turns out there is something called lucid dreaming, where a person could control the outcome of a dream while in a sleep-like state. It has its roots in ancient Tibetan Buddhism, where aspirants could practice dream yoga, doing incredible feats of dexterity during sleep, reminding themselves of the illusory nature of existence. The term was first coined by Frederick van Eden in the 1880s. but the concept didn't take hold until the late 1960s. Nowadays, lucid dreaming is all the rage, with plenty of resources online to begin the training process. It has a lot of potential, not only allowing you to conquer your nightmares, but also finally have a date with your celebrity crush. Left and right brain. The brain is split up into two symmetrical hemispheres. While they do work together, the left brain favors more rational, analytical thinking, while the right is more visually and conceptually oriented. They also work in opposites. You stub your left toe and the pain is processed on the right side, and they put right side up whatever's upside down. The image in your eyes is actually received inverted, and the brain corrects it. But here's the really weird thing. Even if you were to lose one half of your brain, you would be able to survive without it. Why do we laugh? True laughter is involuntary. That's why the milk comes gushing out of your nose. Only human beings are born with this ability, and babies begin giggling at 4 months old. And while true laughter is contagious, it's also something not easily faked. But why do we laugh? It's not because of jokes. Over a 10-year period, one doctor studied 2,000 laugh-inducing situations and discovered that most of the time a guffaw was not the result of a punchline, so we still don't know the answer. Maybe someday we'll find out the reason why we're ticklish as well. Hopefully you guys learned something new here today. If you can, please leave a like on this video and leave any suggestions for future videos down below. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.